Strata.
Hay's for horses, jackass. Anyways, thanks for coming back, guys. Sorry I've been kind of sick. Well, I've been sick, rather. I had a bad cold. There we go. Okay. I had a bad cold, took some Zicam medication you can find at your Walgreens, and I feel better.
Do you feel better?
I actually melted a whole bag of Hall's Defense on my oven and drank it.
That's intense, my friend.
I crapped an orange.
And now on to the No Way Out review.
Yeah.
We'll jump right into it. We had Chavo Guerrero versus CM Punk. It's lagging like a mother. I hope that's not...
We're gonna fucking find out, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Awesome.
So we had Chavo and CM Punk. This was a pretty clean, quick match. Chavo gets the win cleanly.
Yep. Yeah, it was kind of odd that Chavo got a clean win over Punk, but I guess they're setting him up to be a pretty long-term champ. Crowd was kind of into it, and there were some pretty good spots.
CM Punk gets some heat for doing some Eddie Guerrero moves, which was interesting. I don't know if he was more doing like taunting Chavo than he was doing.
I think he was just taunting Chavo.
Yeah.
I don't think. Well, I mean, Punk and Eddie were good friends, which I think was kind of, it was kind of gay that the crowd was booing him. But I mean, whatever. I guess you gotta protect your vatos.
In the next match, we had the SmackDown Elimination Chamber, Big Daddy V, Khali, Undertaker, Batista, Finlay, and MVP.
Yep.
This before this started, me and the Strap Man were talking, and we were dogging this from the get go. If you watched some previous videos, we thought it was going to be horrible.
Yeah. But
they booked this match really well, keeping Big Daddy V and Khali. I don't even think they were in the ring together at all.
No.
Big Daddy V got eliminated before.
Yeah.
It was a really good match.
Yep. MVP looked baller as hell. He was from the get-go. I mean, you knew he wasn't going to win, but you really wanted him to.
Yeah, and same thing with Finlay. Yeah, same with Finlay. The only complaint I have about this match, I don't know, Strata made reference to it during the match, is the Undertaker. It was the Undertaker who got the Celtic Cross, and then at one point, Finlay whooped ass. Well, Hornswoggle jumped up from the bottom, which I totally recall. Throws a shillelagh into Finlay, and Finlay just starts opening a can of whoop ass on everybody. And the crowd is going nuts.
Everyone in that arena wants Finlay to win that match.
Yeah, I'm not dogging that the Undertaker
won it, but
he won it looking like Superman. And I guess when you're the Undertaker and you're the Undertaker.
Yeah, you're allowed to, but Taker took like 3 finishers, and I mean, it was just a little bit ridiculous. I mean, like, there were a couple of... I just wanted him to lose. Like, I mean, I really like the Undertaker, and I mean, I would rather see like an Undertaker Edge match than a Finlay Edge match, but I really want Finlay to win. I'm just saying, but
we gave this match was good. We enjoyed it. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I mean, Big Daddy V actually looked kind of decent in this match too, which was kind of surprising.
I mean, he's good at what he does.
Yeah. Definitely good at being a fat man, which
with suspenders.
Power to you, my friend.
Indeed.
So the next match was Edge versus a injured Rey Mysterio.
This match was good for I mean, even if you take away Rey's injury, it was still good.
Yeah. Me and Strata were talking during this match. We want to know why. I don't know whose decision it was. I don't know if Rey wanted to do it. Rey really should not have been wrestling in this, in my opinion.
For safety reasons, agreed. But I do think it was more Rey Mysterio's match. I do not think the WWE would force someone to wrestle a match injured, because that's a huge lawsuit they don't want.
And now there's already, I don't know if anybody's been staying up to date with which we'll get into, Floyd Mayweather. They're talking about a tag team match. Rey Mysterio is supposed to be his partner. I don't know how that's going to work out.
Yeah, I don't know. But the Mayweather Big Show thing, that was pretty cool. I thought it was going to be super gay because I watched... Every time you have a cross-promotion deal like Base Brawl or Kevin Federer, that one actually wasn't too terrible, but...
I thought it was horrible. I didn't like it.
The actual... K-Fed's match of John Cena was actually kind of humorous. Like, they tried really hard to make, like, crap into gold, so I'm going to give them that. But the Donald Trump shit was just terrible.
That was the Rosie O'Donnell Donald Trump match.
That was even worse.
That was dumb. Oh my god.
So,
of course, they don't have NASCAR guys coming on giving people chair shots.
We're gonna talk about that later.
That's another video.
Yeah.
So then we had Ric Flair career-ending match, Ric Flair versus Ken Kennedy, and a lot of people have been commenting on this. We both agreed the way they're booking the Ric Flair thing could be done a lot better.
Yeah.
We both personally wish he could be going after the title. And like other people have said, this match doesn't have that feel like he's going to lose.
Yeah.
Even though Ken Kennedy's a great in-ring worker.
Yeah.
And he really focused on the leg and the knee, and Ric Flair's really selling the leg injury, which is cool.
Yeah.
but it just didn't have that. Oh, this could possibly be Ric Flair's last match.
Indeed. I mean, because you know it's supposed to culminate at WrestleMania. Joe made a great comment about what if they just swerved and he didn't lose at WrestleMania, and he just never loses, like he always wins, but he just wrestles less, you know, like once a month maybe. I think it'd be great. I don't know, but I was thinking about this at work today, and it's kind of like, you know, if you're older like we are, and a lot of our viewers, you like Ric Flair. Yeah. You love Ric Flair. Woo! But if you're 13 years old and you watch the show to watch John Cena and probably Triple H, and whatever you enjoy wrestling for, you're probably not going to be that interested in some dude that you don't know anything about. You just know he does some chops, you know he's old, and you know he does a woo thing.
And he wears an awesome robe down.
He wears a robe. I understand this because you don't want to. You have two demographics. You have young people and you have decently old like ourselves to old people like maybe our parents that still watch, or I don't know anyone that you could have been from the 1930s and frozen cryogenically, but that's beside
like the guy who invented we actually met the man who invented the figure 4 leg lock.
Yes, we did actually. We met him in line at a TNA live event. He was wearing a very dirty Army flak jacket, and he did tell us that he invented the figure 4 in 1948.
Fun fact for the day, my friend.
Yes.
So on to our next match was John Cena, Randy Orton for the world title. Supposed to be John Cena's last chance. We both enjoyed this match tremendously.
This was great.
Randy Orton, let me explain something for people who dog on Randy Orton. Randy Orton is on another level as a heel, folks. Yeah. He has stepped his game up tremendously as a heel. For example, when he's outside of the ring and the ref is like, "Are you okay?" He's like, "Count me out. Just count me out." And then John Cena comes out and he's like, "Ref, he's kidding." And totally just RKO on the mat and runs back in the ring.
That was the best because he's out there, he's like complaining about his knee, and you're like, okay, I've seen this. And I love it when you can hear what's being said. Like, I always wonder sometimes, like when you see like maybe two heels or two faces or a heel and a face talking or something, you wonder, are they just like bullshitting or are they actually like working like a role playing a storyline? And I love it because Randy's like, my knee, and the ref's like, can you compete? He's like, my knee, just count me out. And John's like, exact words, you know he's lying, you can't trust him. Boom. That was it. RKO.
And I understand people are upset with the way it ended. You gotta understand it works for what they have now obviously set up for the triple threat match.
The ending was a little bit lackluster, but it was so funny to see Randy Orton open hand slap a referee in the face.
Honestly, I would have liked to maybe seen him like why he was just sitting there, jump up and RKO the ref. That probably would have been even better. And then have another ref come down, and as soon as he DQs him, RKO that ref, and then let John Cena go into whooping the shit out of Randy Orton.
I mean, it did make him look kind of weak in the end, but you know, whatever.
So that led to the main event, which was the Raw Elimination Chamber, which delivered like we knew it was going to.
Yeah, it was great. It was a lot of fun. HBK and Jericho worked their asses off, like they did.
They need to have I don't care who turns heel, or if they're just going to do a face-face thing, but those two need to have some sort of thing
Another program soon.
Down the road.
Honestly, I forgot we were watching the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, so did I.
And I was just watching a singles match between two awesome wrestlers.
This, at one point, saw all the competitors in the ring at once, and then within a matter of, 30 seconds, 4 of them were eliminated.
Yeah.
Which was pretty cool.
It was wild and crazy. Jeff Hardy ran wild on a bunch of people, which was... I thought he was going to take it. I really thought he was going to take it.
For everybody who is excited to see Triple H in the main event... I'm sorry, I would have liked Jeff Hardy. I'm not big on Jeff Hardy. Just try to let you know. I'm not a huge Jeff Hardy fan. He does his thing. He's gotten a lot better than what he used to when he was in TNA and before TNA when he was in EE.
Drugs, it's fair. You know.
And I think everybody in the building wanted to see Jeff Hardy win.
Yeah.
And if you go back and watch the clip, people are booing when Triple H wins.
Yeah.
People are booing.
Look, I'd rather have Triple H as my champion than John Cena, so I'll take what I can get.
I just don't want to see Triple H hold the belt right now. I just don't want. And we've talked about we're going to WrestleMania, so obviously what we want to see and what we don't want to see.
Yeah.
We obviously think that John Cena is probably going to win the title at WrestleMania. Well, I think this.
I don't. I think Randy Orton's going to keep that.
I hope. That's what I hope.
We're going to talk about all our speculation and such in our WrestleMania video, which will be upcoming. As far as No Way Out, there's no way out. You should not have ordered this pay-per-view.
Yeah, they've really turned this. They turned this pay-per-view around. Made it a really good pay-per-view.
No Way Out used to be the jobber pay-per-view. I'm giving it a 7 out of 10 on the Stratosphere.
I'm giving it a 7. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 as well. It was really enjoyable. I'm glad I spent the $40.
Yeah.
Better than ordering Against All Odds.